jump on, leave some comments. We can talk about whatever you want. Some more war bags finished up. These will ship out tomorrow morning. Squeaky shoes. Derek Olson, what's up? Monica Parks, how are you? Harry's Steakhouse, if you're in Nashville, when you go to Nashville. Also, check out Jeff Ruby's. Perry's is cool because you can just walk in at most any time and just sit at the bar, full menu. Jeff Ruby's, you'll definitely need a reservation for. Byron Roberts, what's up? Urban, what's up? Scott, what's going on? Been sewing. We went out and got some super late lunch, had some sushi, got back in here, and then Amanda and I have both just been working. Pippinized, what's up? Spags, what's up, man? How are you? Cody, what's going on? Byron Roberts, how are you? Just made this one. This one's shipping out to Stephen Peoples. Still needs a shoulder strap. This one here will go out to, who is this for? Looks like Robert Sokol. And this one will go to Michael Reeves. And then a couple of these have owners too. I got to sort out the papers on. Amy, what's up? Brian Callahan, how are you? Michael Turner, I don't know what you're talking about. Check out Perry's menu after you messaged me the other night. Looks good. Yeah, it is. It's good. It's quick too. It's not a like when we're in Nashville. I hate making reservations because I never know what we're going to do. So I don't want to have to maneuver where we are around that. So I like to be able, I like Perry's because the food's good and we can just literally walk in and just sit at a high top in the bar and get any of the menu. Joseph Frazier, what's up? Rice, what's up, man? How are you? There's 42 of you on here. I need you to hit that thumbs up. That, or go to the comment section, hit that $sign, go ahead and send me 20 bucks. And then you don't have to do the thumbs up. Your choice. Charlie, what's up, man? How are you? Derek Olson, same thing, man, because we're like, we don't tell people when we go into Nashville or whatever, because people are like, hey, let's get lunch or let's get dinner or whatever. And like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for people to follow me around. I don't have time to meet somebody somewhere. So I'll always hit, Pierre or a couple other people up. Hey, what are you doing? But that's usually like a 10-minute warning. Like, if you can make it, this is where we're going. Usually listen to these next day. Mark Taft, what's up, man? Thanks for reading comments. Hate the other channels that only acknowledge the super chats. Monica, what's up? I see. Hey, Chuck. Okay, yeah, it did disconnect, so back online here. Steve Peoples, what's up? Clave, what's going on? I got TJ to mention you on the live tonight. I talk to him all the time. He mentions me pretty frequently. But thank you. Just S, we have products to treat your turkey coma. Yeah, it's free too. Go the fuck outside and walk around. Do some push-ups, do some squats. You don't even have to have a gym. Clay, send me an email, man. I'll let you know what we need to do. PayPal took away friends and family for a lot of people. Clave, are you the dude that was here that does like medical devices and stuff? Was that you? I notice everyone has heard all about the Holocaust, but hardly anyone knows about Holodomor. Yeah, and if you go ask a kid right now, in school, from a senior down to 5th grade, right? They don't know about the Holocaust. They do not know about the Holocaust. DJ Guzman, what's up? Jose, what's going on? John Witherspoon, what's up, man? You never heard of Holodomor? Holy shit, look it up, man. Just type it into YouTube, watch a couple videos. You're about to see that all happen in many countries again. It's playing out right now. Sheriff inspected my backstop, made sure I was following all laws to shoot in the unincorporated county. Distance from road and next closest resident came out all good. Cool, man. Right on. Did you call them or did somebody else call them? Jay Davenport, what's up? Which Holocaust? Middle schooler gets World War II and Holocaust education from us. They absolutely don't teach it in school. Diluted history. Yeah, they rewrite history. Just pick up any, so I got to see it firsthand because I went to a school and had 4th and 5th grade with the same teachers that my oldest son had, and then Cody also had years later. And the history has completely changed. They've rewritten the books. Every few years it changes. Hi, Reddy, what's up? Philippe, what's up? History class never covered Russia or China, seriously. No, of course not. Chill in Oklahoma near Bear, waiting to get reloaded to head back home. Right on, man. Be safe. New yuppie neighbors who called. I wouldn't even talk to them, man. Just do what you want to do and pretend they're not there. I mean, if you're going to talk to them, try to make friends of them. Otherwise, you're only going to make worse enemies of them. Eagle, what's up? And really, if they called the sheriff should have went and told them. Surgical equipment repairman. That's who I thought you were, right on. Graduated 2009, current world affairs book was from the 80s and still had the USSR in it. So the whole school book thing is a huge, they make a ton of money on school books. And the school book is usually they kick back to the schools and to the colleges for requiring new textbooks. The sheriff did tell them they were wrong. Good. I own a dictionary from the early 50s. The Holocaust is never once defined in the way it's been taught in America. Even some words have different meanings. They're rewriting all of the dictionaries. They're complete conservative doesn't mean what it used to mean. Liberal doesn't mean what it used to be. Democrat's not what it used to be. They're rewriting all the words. Could you please explain how the war bag is intended to be used? Use it however you want. It's a satchel. It's a messenger bag. Literally do whatever you want with it. These ones are set up to carry 3 mags or 4 mags. The inside main compartment is Velcro front and back, so you can organize it however you want. You can just stick stuff in there. You can put Velcro backed pockets in there if you like. You can put mag cards, so you can put more magazines in there, be it pistol or rifle cards. You can put a Velcro adjustable holster and cant it the back. Without going into the main compartment, there's a zipper on the back. It's a pocket that's bellowed out, also has Velcro front and back. So you can put a holster in there, cross draw. You can have a Kydex company make you a specific holster that's Velcro backed on a piece of Kydex that'll go in there. You set it up however you want to set it up. Mail bag for Chicago. And the real answer is, if you have to ask how to use this bag, I would tell you don't get the bag. Like if you don't look at this and immediately have a use for it, then you don't have a use for it, and that's okay. Like, buy something that you do have a use for. Don't buy some piece of gear and figure out how you're going to use it. The leather tool bag? Yeah, I could too. It's fucking nice. There's two. The one I put up today is a different one. The Gulag Archipelago? Yeah, it's on, you can actually listen to it on YouTube. The audio version's on YouTube. You could also listen to it on audiobooks. I'm sure it's on I think they took it off Amazon Prime. They were taking a lot of that shit off Amazon. And you should listen to Jordan Peterson talk about that book. Do y'all get out on side-by-sides anymore? Are you and Amanda maybe going to start doing off-road trips exploring with them? Probably not. No. We, Amanda and I run, just jump out of town a few days at a time and go do antiques. A lot of times where we go is dependent on restaurants, places that we want to eat at, boutique hotels, stuff like that. And to take side-by-sides in a trailer, it's just such a fucking pain in the ass, especially, you know, when you're going to, you know, downtown areas and stuff like that. It's such a fucking hassle with a big trailer. Love the 3-mag size war bag. Perfect low-profile satchel, FYI. It will fit a full-size ladies' horizontal opening wallet with tons of room. And you can put 2 pistols in the thing. You can put a couple bottles of water. I mean, you can just, if you don't immediately look at that thing and see a fit in your life for it, then I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't get it. Drywall or tool bag, super hand and durable cool. Is leather harder to work with than nylon? It is, and getting it to do the things. It's a complete different build, because you can't build a small item out of leather, like the tool bag, for instance. We sew it inside out and then flip it so the seams are inside, not outside. You can't do that with leather. it just won't flip, especially the leather that I like to use. And you have to be a lot more careful with it too. Any place you run a foot across it, you can scrape it with your fingernail, right? And when I build those bags, those bags sell for over $1,000 every time I make one. So a dude paying that much, you know, he's going to notice blemishes. Whereas on Cordura, you can't blemish it. Pheromone perfume, I have no idea, man. Tyler Mallory, I don't give a shit about drywall bags. Buy all the drywall bags you want. I make bags to put fucking chains and shit in. I carry heavy railroad chains and tow straps and shackles and you name it. And this is what pays all of my employees, the bags I make. Salman, how are you, man? Have you ever looked into the Central Park 5? Recently saw information were in fact guilty. I have not. I don't know what that's about. Great Wolf, what's up, man? Did you learn all sewing insight from trial and error? Just some old sewers you employed long ago. No, I'm pretty self-taught. I had a dude when I was first got my sewing machine. Ran out of thread. He showed up a few days later, showed me how to thread the machine. Broke the machine a lot, so we would take them down, take it to Mexico and get it fixed, like in Rosarito, stuff like that, and down by the border. But no, there was no YouTube. There was nothing like that. Even employees that I hired, they could look at what we were sewing already. But when I hired my first employee, I'd been making product for 10 years probably already. So no, nobody in that. But now, even today, I can watch people sew things on the internet and still pick up tips, just little things, and be like, man, we've been doing this the hard way for, 35 years now. Have you thought about making money bags? Like bank bags and shit? Do they even make bank bags anymore? And those had a zipper in them, right? I can't make enough of what we make. Somebody send me a link to a bank bag. Chances are we've made something like a bank bag, but I don't know. You can put $100,000 in a zippered knife pouch. Custom leather shop? No. Every time we've had a leather dude, and we've had good leather shops, right? Every time we've had guys making like our coasters and our wallets, they're insanely difficult to deal with. Every single time we've had one, they've just fucking vanished and disappeared, and it's always my PTSD and all kinds of bullshit. That's why we don't currently have leather products. Like I don't have coasters and wallets and trays and stuff like that like we've done in the past. We've used 4 or 5 shops, and they are fucking crazy. I don't know if it's the chemicals in the leather. I don't know what makes them insane, but every one we've had has just fucking gone insanely, literally insane. Make it rain pouch, something along those lines as a freebie a while back, sort of like a money pouch banks used to give away, right on. Flat pouches and stand-up pouches are similar to bank bags, Amanda says. Yeah, we've got the stand-up pouches, and we have the flat packs. We do them in a 4, 5, and 6. And these are nice bags. These are lined inside too. a long night. Got called to Jackson due to a shooting. Trying to talk my market manager into okaying the store buying small trauma kits. Fucking nuts, man. That you even have to have that conversation with them. Why don't you get Refuge Medical to come in and give a fucking stop the bleed class, man? The flat packs, yeah. Maybe they do get Mad Hatter's disease. I don't know. What brand sewing machines do we use? Everything, literally everything. Nakajima, Pfaff, Singer, Highlead, Seiko, Consew. Really, there's 52 machines here. Over 40 of them, no matter what they're badged, they're all Nakajima, Consew, Juki. Most of them are really Consew 206s though. Seiko, that's a Consew 206, even though it says Seiko, it's a Consew. This one over here, I don't know what this one is. Nakajima right here. It's a Consew. All the parts are interchangeable. But now everything we've been buying are bigger 1508s, Jukis, big huge Jukis. I've got Singers. I learned my very first machine was a 130E, and then my next one was a 130GM, really the same machine. And then I've got Singers out here that are really Consews. They're the exact same thing. They're a clone of Consews. Yeah, Dakota, you could talk. Chuck Peoples could come down and do class. Favorite thing to sew? New shit, man. Hit it, quit it, on to the next thing. And I have tons of projects that I'll start sewing on at 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. And I'm like, okay, I got other shit to do. Let's get back to this. And I won't even touch it again for years. I just lose interest in it. Which is nothing, yeah. Buy a couple more kits. How about the Walmart shooting in Chesapeake Bay? They've deleted all of it because it didn't meet their narrative. Dude had a list of employees he was going to kill. Black, gay, Democrat. Doesn't meet their narrative, so they've deleted all the fucking information about it. Are those based off World War II machines when government handed them out to companies? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. Probably not. I think it's after that. Consews, the original Consews were like Japanese machines. And then you saw some German stuff, but they're really, everything's out of China now. If you trace it all back, everything's from China. Is the Juki more user-friendly? No, it's a standard workhorse. And when you have, 20 machines running, the consumables are the same. They take the same bobbins, they take the same cases, they take the same hooks, stuff like that. It's a heavy weight machine. There's definitely machines heavier weight, but for this industry and for building this you're not going to get a home machine. You're not going to get a plastic bodied machine. You're not even going to buy like an expensive machine from a hobby store, like a Husqvarna or anything like that. You're going to beat them up. You're going to wear them out. These machines, I have machines in this building right now that I have owned for over 30 years. That Nakajima over there came from San Diego with me. This Nakajima over here came from San Diego with me. Here in Jailhouse black and white stripes. Oh, I don't know. What would we make? How many would we? The question with doing that, right? These rigs, for instance, any of this stuff, right? If I build it in multicam black or multicam or woodland, and I build 100 of them, we sell 100 of them. If I built it in Jailhouse stripes, how many would I sell? 2. And if I put it up for auction, how many guys would bid on that, right? Not a whole lot. So would we do it? Maybe somehow out of at Custom Wise we could do it, but you'd have to pay for it. Singer 247 might, I'm not familiar with it, no idea. You could just take that and type that right into YouTube and you would find out what it is. Consultancy based on feed store independence has market worth. I don't know what that means. Feed store independence. Are we talking about like for feeding animals, like co-op kind of stuff? Best starter machine, classic Singer or Pfaff or Kenmore. Strong machines will do most jobs. Started with vintage. I wouldn't do that. What he's telling you there, he's telling you what he did. If you want to do this, just do it right. You can get one of these Consew sewing machines for $1,200. And with $1,200, you're going to get a brand new table that looks like one of these over here, right? You're going to get a brand new table and a brand new servo motor. And a Consew 206 is a compound walking foot. It's going to do this kind of thick, heavy outdoor stuff, especially if you don't know how to sew. Because if you take one of those fucking old machines like that, it's not going to have a clutch motor on it. And it's going to be like when you're learning to drive a car. And when you're sewing through thick material, especially when you go fast and that machine gets away from you, the needle has deflection, right? And those old machines, they don't have a big throw plate on them. They don't have a big needle plate. So when you're sewing through thick stuff and that needle deflects, and instead of going down in the hole, it hits the side of the hole, so now it shatters the needle. And that knocks your machine out of time. Now, hopefully, it only knocks the needle bar up, so this is out of time here. Maybe it knocks the hook loose. The old machines don't usually have, they have a breakaway here. It's like having a CV joint in there. So you can just push that button down and then it'll pop back into time. The old machines, if you really fuck them up, it backlashes through and it actually knocks it out of time inside. Irish USMC vet, what's up, buddy? I read today your thing about getting banned on Twitter. Started sewing, making little things here and there, right on. Yeah, Mad Hatter's disease was mercury. It's very hard to find. It's very hard to find thermometers with mercury in it now. I remember in 4th and 5th grade, I remember them putting mercury in our hands. I remember holding mercury and playing with mercury. Not needing to buy animal feed, not needing outside input. All about systems that enable you to entirely independent. Do I think that you could start that as a business? Yeah, I think you'd have to do a lot of other things also. Because who's going to come to you for that for a business? A farmer's not. He's not going to want to hear anything you have to say. Now, small scale farmers are, homesteaders are, and you're asking that question why? Because you saw somebody else do that. Who else is doing that? Right? Nick Ferguson does that. That's why we planted all those fodder trees here, so that we could make silage and direct feed it to animals here. We spent the last year and a half on this property. Most of the projects done here have been to create food on the property to feed the animals, so that if we can't get outside feed, right, pelletized feed, well, then you can also take that, you can get a hammer mill and a pelletizer and make your own pellets. I think you could definitely do that. I think you would have to do other things also, though. Fire 93950. What's up, man? Weather says it's going to snow this week in Canada. Canada's a huge place. If it snows in Canada, does it snow in all of Canada? I don't know the answer to that. Is the war bag light colored inside? See things? No. And if that was you that asked me that, somebody asked that. It's whatever color you want it to be inside. But it's 3 inches. Like there's nothing to see inside the war bag. It's literally, it's 3 inches deep. It's 3 inches. Crayon holder, yeah, it's pretty cool. You can use it like a patch. My son posted on Instagram a pic of a deer he shot. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, man. Fucking retards everywhere. Sorry, my Mad Hatter's joke about leather guy. No worries. No worries. Do you trailer everything from Cali, or did you load semi trailers? We did trailers, man. My big F-250 with a 24-foot enclosed. I think I have a Wells Cargo, maybe Hallmark trailer, 9 feet wide, 8 feet wide, way overweight, and a 6 trailer, also way overweight. And then we had a U-Haul. A friend of ours flew out, James, some of James's guys flew out with a U-Haul and also had a car hauler on that U-Haul. So the first load came into Camden, and then a week later, we got into Camden. We left. We only brought about 30% of our shit, 40% maybe. We left more in California than we brought with us. Indian reservations just hit 10-gallon milk. Wow. Is it true there's no fighting in the war room? I don't know what you're talking about. Has Cody got a deer? I don't think he has. He went out a couple mornings. But we have dogs here. Like, he's shooting on the property here. So, like, that's kind of a fucking no-go. You ever think about going on the Sean Ryan show? Now, I think there's a disconnect between us and Sean. I've met Sean a few times, but why would Sean on his show? Sean has SEALs and SF guys and shit like that on his show. But I feel like there's a disconnect with Sean, that Sean does not like anything Camden, and I'm not sure what the deal there is. Just made Twitter account just because Elon took over, and to pump up numbers for Trump and Kanye. Right on. Disruptive. What's that? How about that? Just when they put Trump back on Twitter, he gained over 1 million followers overnight. How about when? And how about fucking Biden lost millions of followers when they fucking removed all their algorithm bullshit? Carrie, bro, you are fucking wearing this shit out with this Rally Man vest. You've emailed me, we've talked about it, you've asked on here, then you ordered some shit, and then you wanted your orders combined. Like, you're never going to even do business with me. Just fucking slow the fuck down. Send one email. When I build the Rally Man vest, you will fucking know it. I've got 10 of them here on the floor that are done that I still have to do shoulder pads for. Just slow the fuck down, man. Like, you are wearing out any ability to even do business with my company. And I here's my impression of you, and I could be completely wrong. My impression is that you're a young airsoft kid and you've got your parents' credit card and you want to buy some shit. That's what's in my head. Might not be at all what you are. But that's how you seem. You jump on, you ask the same shit, you ask it in fucking 5 different venues, You know why I didn't turn that fucking Rallyman vest on for you? Because you ordered the others and then you wanted to fucking combine the orders and shit. That's the reason you're not ordering one. And I'm definitely not fucking doing it on a discount for you right now. And you want me to combine orders so you can save shipping, but you used a 20% discount. Slow your fucking roll, man. And here's the other thing. You might be a little ass hurt, a little salty right now. I won't remember this fucking tomorrow. You will. I won't remember this tomorrow. So just fucking, your name keeps popping up. Just fucking wait a while. Biden has 27 million followers to Trump's 97, but 81 million. Yeah. How did more people vote for fucking Biden than voted for Obama? Disruptive, man. So many, and I tell people that all the time. The bigger your order is, the longer it's going to take to ship. And there was dudes placing huge fucking orders this weekend. For what? To save $12 on shipping? We gave you 20 fucking % off. There's dudes' orders that are going to sit here for a fucking year now that literally fucking 10 items could have shipped tomorrow morning to them. They came back from the dead. Yeah, they did. Remember to tip the crew on your orders if you can, especially if you're getting a discount. Greg, don't worry about it. And it's not the crew. That doesn't go to the crew. Remember when you all moved to Camden back in 07, 08 in the shop behind where Tactical Response Gear store? I still have that entire building. I have all of those. You try out the videos. When guys hit me up and they're like, "Hey, will you build this thing for me?" Right? Like a dude hit me up the other day and he's like, "Will you build a medical backpack in black for me?" Don't recognize his name. I'm like, "What's your last order number?" Dude never fucking replied. I can only build so much stuff. We build stuff for people. Like there's dudes that can send a message and get some shit built that'll show up fucking tomorrow. Shit we don't build. But if you're not interacting with us, you're not on my videos, you're not in my membership, I don't know who you are. I can't take those orders. I have plenty of great customers asking us to do stuff. To do something fucking for a stranger, especially some dude that just showed up and every fucking day is asking some shit. I just don't like you. That's what it comes like. I just don't know you. When you're doing cardio in the morning, if you're on the treadmill, what is your goal? 1 hour. Derek Olson, 1 hour. It's just sustained cardio, 1 hour. 30 minutes, 1 hour. Usually I'm about three miles an hour, 3.5 miles an hour. Where's the best place to get a 921 All-American pressure canner? Amazon. You can buy from All-American. I've got a 941 right here, and I've got an even bigger one. What's this one? A 41 quart I got? Yeah, 41 quart right here. Well, I leave a little at Greg. I appreciate it, man. We almost always throw in a little extra too for those guys. Without cardio, you'll be left behind. Man, it's free, right? Everybody wants to buy some stuff. Everybody wants to put some stuff in buckets. Everybody's always talking about all these things you have to have, but they don't have fitness. They don't have any fucking capacity. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Going to pick up my Precor exercise bike Wednesday. Got on an auction, $12. Fucking good for you, man. Right on. I've got some Precor commercial equipment upstairs. I think the treadmill I have right now is Precor. I'm gonna buy a Life Fitness, a new one. Life Fitness. I think it's Life Fitness. Tend to not have skills. They have practice. Yeah, they just collect stuff, man. They just fucking collect stuff. Been doing the starting strength. I saw Mark a couple months ago. Stronger, but I've not lost a pound. I feel like I need a cardio. Of course you need a cardio, man. Of course you need a cardio. You do not burn as many calories as you think having sex. You can have sex 4 times a day. It ain't going to change in the mirror. You're going to be better for it. Have sex 4 times a day. You'll have more energy. You'll feel better. Your mind will definitely be better. But you won't look no difference in the mirror. All right, guys. Good night.